Hello everyone, Sigita here, and junk journal again. Junk journal is not for a sale. Custom order for Debbie. I posted a cover picture to Junk Journal Junkies on a Facebook journal group. This is ready journal now. It's for Debbie. So custom order. A request was for vintage junk journal with no vintage ladies or a Paris theme, which was completely fine with me. So junk journal, here is a little bit of mix of styles like touch of color, and my latest junk journal is mix. There is half pages and full pages, some pages for writing and embellished pages, so there is like everything in one. Cover is a usual cover. I coffee stained cotton fabric, and inside is grey board or chipboard. Is 2-hole binding and 3 signatures I put together with embroidery thread. Here is layers of book page and fabric, and another book page, handmade paper, some trims and a little pompons and big pink buttons. What I did this time, I sewed around not with black or brown thread, but I used pink. Because Debbie mentioned she would like something pink, a little bit maybe mint color and brown. So I went with pink mostly. There is a little bit of green spray, like mint spray inside as well, but mostly is pink. And what I did, I went with pink thread around on a cover, and I used pink thread in a journal too. On the back, as the same is script stamping and layering of book page, handmade paper and old lace, and I just sewed it with pink thread. Closure, I put quite a wide cotton lace. I sewed this time on a cover, and here you can see I sewed here. I didn't cover it. I don't think there is need to cover. It's quite nice lace. And again I sewed with pink thread. I didn't want to put any ribbon around the book because that I would really cover that lovely picture. So that was a reason why I sewed this ribbon on a cover. So that's cover. I showed you back. So let's go inside. Inside a little small pocket is a cotton fabric pocket with a book belongs to stamp, and here I put a few die-cut negatives for Debbie so she can do whatever she likes with them. Here we are having pocket with whatever mix layered tag, and if you can see now here, not on every page but on a few pages, and here I sewed, and here through the book I went around with a pink thread, and I quite like that look. Here is just layering of paper, and I this time I tried to add some extra paper for writing only. No embellishment at all, just a little bit of script stamp and ink and coffee staining. So that is because I asked Debbie and she said small spaces for writing, so I just left, I just put there and then few pages of non-embellished paper. This is lovely embroidered sheer fabric, so that I thought is like minty greeny as well, so I loved it. I put that in. Here I put some mint greenish spray and some layering of paper, and this is ticket Crafty Arena sent me a lot of tickets, coffee stain name, and this is nice to use in layers of different paper. Then here I have pocket, and I put as I stapled together like few papers for extra journaling in a pocket. Here is embellished envelope here, so you can put something that's a little bit too big, that one. Alright, okay, is envelope, a coffee stain embellished to this side. And this is something new I haven't done before. This is thread. I bunched the, can I just, here it is. I took small piece of paper. This is obviously too large, but I'll just show you quickly. So what I did, I just took like, just put together like whatever knitting thread, and then I placed, it's too big, a smaller one. Then I placed on a paper like that, and then I sewed with a machine over in different directions, and that made like little nice rows. And afterwards, if you can see some extra paper, I just trimmed it off. So that is really nice rows. You can use your thread like that. Not thread, is a knitting yarn. So that was that. Here is half of the doily, and I sewed on that doily extra check paper. So that made a nice, very vintagey looking page. And again, I used pink thread and some decoupage here. Some stamping and layers of fabrics and laces. Belly band with a fabric. And this is crazy layered journaling card. And this is cupcake little picture, and you can journal on that. This is wrapping paper, but you can write on it. I tried, it works fine. Here is stamping on tea bags, and again I made that thread rows and some lace. Decoupage here, some extra paper, little tuck spot with very small kind of journaling paper, embossed paper, and some acrylic stained cheesecloths, and some what is lace tuck spot here, and decoupage again, wrapping paper. I used here as well this rose with some bling, layering of delicate negative cheesecloths, some line stamping, and here you can see is another half of the doily. So I sewed it together, and that made me nice page. Another half of envelope, so embellish that part, and here you can nicely put in things, and you can close it if you want. I think that is not coming. It does come up, so you can really properly close it if you like. Embellishing here. So again, you can see I sewed it around with pink thread. Here I sewed doily on, and some rose decoupage, and here is fabric with rose trim, a little piece of fabric in a corner. Another half of that lovely fabric, extra writing space. I stapled some wrapping paper on buttons and lace and stamping. Here is lined paper with some stamping and little paper from whatever collection. Here again is layering of papers, and I just sewed it, you can see, over with pink thread, so I love that look. You can see, actually what I did, there was half page, and I took another half of the page and I just sewed it on. I see this is addition to half of the page, so that I think it looks lovely. Decoupage down there, book page with decoupage, some tabs here. And on that book page side, I just glued on different paper so you can write on it. Wrapping paper, here is layering of different papers, and same as here. Some nice stamping on the side. Large die-cut negative from a tag, and embellished with some decoupage and some bow. Here is again old lace, die-cut negative, and here I put on paper from pattern paper, old pattern paper, stamping and some spraying, decoupage, extra paper, little journaling card. That girl is from Tsunami Rose paper collection. And here I made a pocket and some extra paper for writing. Belly band with journaling card. And here is a pocket again with like little nice rose journaling card. Some check paper. I just teared on a half that I think it's time card or whatever you call it, embellished little bit, so you can write on that too. Here is a trim of wrapping paper and rose trim up there. Wrapping paper. Here is another half of book page. I covered with paper so you can write on it, and on this side I just left as it is. Here is a half page and I sewed on doily, which I folded in a half, so that makes like a page with a large tab, so I loved that idea. Here is a tea bag, and I stamped on a tea bag and cheesecloth with a pink thread and some embellishments, decoupage and a lace with fabric and little bling. This one, this one is really interesting, I like that. Design paper I embellished here, I've sewed across with a pink thread, and this side was white, so what I did, I just put some paper collage on, so you can nicely write over, and looks very vintagey too. Some extra paper. This is lovely, crunchy, noisy bag. I embellished just one side, and here I just stamped. It's coffee stained too. Here I made the same kind of rose as from knitting yarn, just with paper. It works nice too. This is wrapping paper. So it is a lot of different paper layering and tag, and I just stamped little, no tag, ticket, and I just stamped on the ticket, so that looks lovely. I like that. Here is journaling card. This is from Mommy last paper collection, vintage nature theme, I think. He went a little bit, it's a little bit like purple, because my ink was running out, but I'm using it because I like that color. It really suits for vintage theme. And some stamping and die cut negative with some lace. Doily this side, and decoupage. A book page with decoupage. Oh yeah, that I used as a center of that last third signature. Decoupage rose on a book page, and here I covered with a paint so you can write on, and rose decoupage on another side too. Here is a die cut, whatever you call it. It's not butterfly, but I forgot. And some paper, layering of the paper. Check paper with paper, flower and lace. This is wrapping paper again. Here we are having layers of book page, some of whatever collection papers scrap I had on my table, some stamping and laces. Here I have tea bag with stamping, and this is edge of check paper. You know, when you tear out your paper from a large notebook, it makes it nice hole, so that's, I just glued that on. This is second, another part of that bag, and embellish this side with book page and some leaf from a paper collection, and here is little piece of that sheer embroidered fabric. Journaling card I put on check paper, so you can write on that. This is another part of the design paper. I embellished this side too, stamped, and I glued some papers on inside on that white part of that paper and embellished and stapled old lace on. Oh, this is last page. A little journaling card and belly band. And then here we are having pocket with some extra writing paper. And what I did, I put in this pocket some extra decorative negatives as well, so Debbie can do whatever she wants to do with them. Did I say about pages? 50 pages, so that gives 100 writing sides, but there are like different sizes, it's not whole pages only. Size is my small size, where is my ruler? I think it was 4.5 by 6. Yeah, like 4.5 and almost 7. But that's cover. Inside pages are a little bit smaller. Okay, guys. Yeah, that is custom order. What's happening next is I am making another journal for Etsy, and I'm taking my next lady from my list, and I think that's Kelly. Yeah, so I will be contacting you guys, and after Kelly I think it's so awesome. I'm not sure, but I have to check. So anyway, guys, thank you so much. What I wanted to say huge, big, enormous thank you to everyone who wished me birthday wishes. That was very nice. Thank you so much, guys. Have a lovely day, morning, evening, wherever you are. If you have any questions, please please ask, and see you again soon with my next journal. Bye.